Alright guys, I am back and I am doing an external monitor performance showcase here. I picked the Division instead of, well, I was going to do Doom, but I wasn't able to record it. I have to look into why Shadow Play and my other recording software doesn't work on that. But I will find out. I will get it up eventually. Even if I have to use XSplit, which I may not be able to use that. It has a huge performance hit, and I can't figure out how to get it to not have a huge performance hit. So on the Division, I am actually going to keep this unless requested in the future. I'm going to keep this at 1080p because 1440p you could pull off. You could lower some settings, easily pull it off and stay above 60. But this game is very intense. It's very, it puts a lot of strain on your graphics card. I'm in the damn menu right now and I'm already, you know, anyway. But alright, so we're gonna do the Ultra preset, and I'm gonna leave everything like it, you know, what they feel Ultra is. A couple of these things are lower on Ultra, like there is a shadow thing where you can do Nvidia PCSS, but we're gonna stick with the Ultra preset. I'm gonna apply these settings. Okay, I think that's everything we need to do. Video, good. Okay. Alright, so instead of doing the usual benchmark that this game, that most people do, you know, most people who upload performance videos try and show, you know, to me, I feel like they're just not willing to put in the extra work to actually play the game, and maybe they're worried about getting good footage, which, you know, I kind of am too. But when I'm doing these performance videos, not so much. But originally when I started this channel, I was doing it just to keep kind of like some mementos of myself playing. Like, you know, I love playing games. I play them probably every day. I work a full-time job, probably 40 to 60 hours a week, and I still have to find time for gaming. So as I'm inside of another person, I'll show you. Wait, Vsync's not on, is it? Let me check. Graphics. Auto. Yeah, no thanks. Frame limit off. Yeah, so I guess that's going to change it. I don't know why Vsync is an ultra default option, but we're not going to roll with Vsync right now because I want to show you exactly what this card can do in this game. Which 1080p, it's pretty damn good. This is the external monitor. I'm sure it's pretty close on the internal one. I'll do that here in just a few minutes. And I'm going to try to keep this video short, but I want to at least go outside and shoot some shit. And maybe if I knew what the hell I was doing, I'd restock. Alright. So yeah, I know I've been searching around for a lot of videos on the Amplifier for a long time. And there's not really that much content, you know, or diverse content where, you know, people show you exactly what you want to know. I had the same frustration, you know. I wanted to see the differences between internal and external, and, you know, different frame rates, and I had specific games I wanted to see, and I wanted to know how easy the setup was because I had heard a bunch of people before I bought the 1070 and the graphics amp say that a lot of them were saying that it wasn't compatible, or you had to uninstall your mobile drivers and install a desktop driver, and just all this stuff that made me, you know, kind of worried about getting it. And you know, I've never owned a desktop. This was my first real gaming rig, and I love it. But so I'd never installed a graphics card into a PC or anything. So matter of fact, embarrassingly enough, I had no idea that there was like a cap over the little chip at the bottom of the card. So I was trying to shove the card in the amplifier and it wouldn't go in place, and I was like, what the hell? It took me like 10 minutes to figure out I left the damn protective cap on, which was really embarrassing. But yeah, so anyway, I plugged it in. I finally got it plugged in. It took me another couple seconds. Oh, I'm gonna die maybe. So I got it plugged in. I read one guy who said it worked perfectly. He just said, you know, leave your laptop off, plug the amplifier in, hook up the amplifier to the outlet, make sure that you plug the actual cables from the power supply into your graphics card. And then once everything's hooked up, you know, the graphics card is hooked to the laptop, or the amplifier is hooked to the laptop with the cable. Just push power on your laptop, and to my surprise, it powered up immediately, and it powered up the amp at the same exact time. And when I got to the desktop, I had heard it was supposed to like flicker once, and I believe I've only ever seen that flicker one time, and that was when I first set this up. And then every time I turned on my computer after that, I didn't get the flicker. But literally, I right clicked. I knew the fastest way would be to right click and go to the Nvidia control panel. Normally it'll say GTX 980M, but as soon as I opened it, it said GTX 1070, and I knew that, you know, I knew that it was going to work perfect at that point. And I was really happy that it was literally that simple. So if anyone has that fear, you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, so this is the Ultra preset. Real quick, I am just going to bump up everything to max, just to show you true max settings. So Nvidia PCSS, HFTS, I lied. I'm not going to do that. I think it has a much higher performance hit. So I'm going to do PCSS. I'm going to make sure everything reflection quality. Yeah, see the HBAO plus wasn't even on. But if you just turn that on with the settings I just had, like if you turn it on to Vsync off, but everything on the Ultra preset basically, and then turn HBAO plus on, it wouldn't have that big of a hit. I did it the other day. Also, adjust the geometric complexity for objects in this game. The higher the setting, the more detailed the object's geometry becomes. So I will turn that all the way up too. Neutral lighting, you don't want to do that. It's only recommended if you play in a dimly lit room, as you can read there. Everything else we're going to keep. Apply, yes, okay. And as you can see, still above 60 for now. It actually seems like it's doing a little better than I thought it would, but you can see the shadows are very crisp. No jaggies on the shadow edges. See if I can find one more firefight. God, this video is probably going to take forever to upload. That's one thing I don't like about the Division. You have to run so far sometimes to just find enemies. By the way, I had this game on PS4 where I am level 30. I have a much better character on PS4, but that's why I'm only 23 on this. But I really liked the Division when it came out. I thought it was actually kind of a refreshing third-person shooter. It had a bunch of new... Oh shit, that's embarrassing. Had a bunch of new, you know, mechanics that, I mean, I'm sure other games have done it, but they just did it in a unique way, I guess. But the content needs to keep coming. They still need to fix some bugs and some cheaters and all that good stuff. But I'm going to end the video right here, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. And leave me some feedback. Thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't been here before. And yeah, y'all take it easy.